Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King edition, playing Aldar, a Retribution Paladin, and I'm pissed. I have been recording for the past 3 days. Well, no, wait, it's Sunday. That have been, yeah, 3 days, and I've lost for some reason when my video card updated, the new one that I installed a couple weeks ago. For some reason, my encoding part on my OBS, like it said it was recording, but it did not record. And I'm not for sure why. But basically, they were all completely corrupted. So I lost probably about 4 or 5 hours of content. There was a bunch of um, heroic dungeon runs. I finished up um, Storm Peaks. There's just oh, I forgot to turn that back in. Um, there's yeah, I got exalted with Sons of Hodir. Um, yeah, I finished I finished all of this, and it just got corrupted somehow. I'm not really for sure what happened. Um, So yeah, I ended up having um, about 140 emblems of triumph. See, I had 39 emblems of frost. We've actually got some Devour Scourge stones, and those come from the uh, Forge of Souls, Pit of Sauron, and Halls of Reflection. Which I don't think I've done Halls of Reflection yet. Um, in the random. But my gear score is now 4237. I've gotten quite a few upgrades. I'm just going to kind of review my gear. We did pick up the Helm of Thunderous Rampage through the vendor, the Emblem of Triumph vendor. I got this last night in Utgard Pinnacle on just a random heroic run, which was pretty good upgrade. Because I think I had an agility attack power 187 amulet there. Of course, these are our pauldrons of Trembling Rage, also from the vendor. We still have our hit and attack power, which we really need a new cloak. We've got the breastplate from Ankahet, it's not bad. It's not a bad chest piece, but I'm definitely ready for an upgrade. I also got this yesterday, which was an upgrade from my PvP set. See, I got this. Can't remember where I got those. I think maybe from Weeping Goblins. Honestly, I can't remember where those came from. Hmm. Were those from? No. Anyway, so I'm almost certain I got those from a heroic dungeon. That's from the Nexus. Pretty good, 200 level still. 213 from, yeah, those were from the Nax Weekly. And then I've got these defense boots, which are pretty good. Then, of course, we're still rocking these 2 rings. And then this is my lowest trinket right now. I think this is actually the lowest thing on my list or in my gear. Still pretty good. And then I got the Mark of Supremacy from the vendor. And of course, this dropped from Halls of Lightning. It's really done a lot of good work for me. It's still level 200, so we're looking for something new. And then the Librum of 3 Truths from the Frost vendor, this is actually our best in slot. So I was really happy to be able to get that by doing the weekly raid. But yeah, I'm really upset. So yeah, we can actually queue for gammas. So we get our Emblem of Triumph and money. But we can also do here in like an hour and a half. Yeah, we can go back and grab the daily heroic and a daily gamma, and you just do the gamma, and it does both, and you end up like extra. I think like 5, like a total of 5 Triumph badges and like 100 gold. Got a lot of money again. Like I said, I had gotten exalted with the Sons of Hodir. So yeah, I need to go back up there and get the upgraded thing, and I really need to do some gem shopping. I've got a lot of gem slots that could be filled there. Maybe find like a little enchant for that, like just an attack power enchant, something like that. But yeah, I've got plenty of cash on me to do that. But yeah, I was really frustrated because we had started on the dungeon part of like helping Jaina Proudmoore go into the new dungeons and getting that quest going. But yeah, I'm just so frustrated. So you guys missed like just so much stuff. But anyway, so I'm kind of curious as to what to do at this point. So we can start the Argent tournament dailies, and start doing the quest for that. I never really liked that, like the dailies there. I mean, it's just so much grinding. Like some of the other stuff, it goes a little smoother, but I just never really liked it that much. And some of the gear's okay, but it's not fantastic. But I was actually thinking about going over to Icecrown and getting started helping High Lord Tyrion Fordring and starting our Icecrown stuff, because we need to get working on our Knights of the Ebon Blade, because we're actually neutral with them, and they have some pretty good stuff. You can come over and talk to Officer Van Rossum, and he is going to send you to the Skybreaker. So I don't know if I could just send you straight there. Yeah, we can go just hop down here to the Argent Vanguard and talk to Tyrion Fordring. But yeah, it just kind of failed last week where I could do the weekly dungeon raid, and then the next dungeon raid was the same boss. So I did that on a Monday night, and then on Tuesday morning it flipped over, so I actually got bonus from that, which was kind of nice. But yeah, it just really, just, I'm just, yeah. I don't know if we had gotten the Blue Drake on my last playthrough. Honestly, I keep forgetting they moved that. Yeah, I don't have any heirlooms yet. I also got a perky pug for getting a random, like doing so many random dungeons. And then we got our blue drake, and then I think a red drake, which was from Farmerist Accord. But I went back and bought all of my faction mounts. Well, that wouldn't be too bad. That looks pretty cool. I can buy that if I need to. That would be nice. Ooh, I like that. Anyway, all right. So let's look at the Argent Crusade. So we can, once we hit friendly with them, we're still neutral. Oh, those are enchant. Okay. Spell power plate pants, defense pants, wand, two-handed mace. That actually wouldn't be bad. That's almost as good as my skull-clad cleaver. Yeah, definitely, definitely the helm of Rampage is much better. Stamina intellect ring. All right, a defense. Enchant, that's not bad. Those enchants are actually still pretty good too.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
Long has been the path to our salvation, young paladin. We have fought across continents, worlds even, to reach this point. Now we face our greatest challenge, the destruction of the Lich King and his Scourge. Alas, we fight this battle divided. The Horde and the Alliance are in the throes of war and will lend us no support. We must remain unyielding in our cause, for what choice have we to do otherwise? Do you join the cause? Lend us your strength, paladin. My commander, Intari, awaits you at his post.
Each of us has a role to play.
Where both the Alliance and the Horde failed, the Argent Crusade succeeded. The success, however, was short-lived. Our breach into Icecrown was quickly and with force rebuffed. The Lich King's retaliatory strike was immediate and brutal. Now we are on the defensive. We had the element of surprise on our side. We blew a hole in the side of the mountain and charged into Scourge home. The Scourge opposition was fierce, and it wasn't long until we were overwhelmed. We fell back to the valley and began raining artillery down on the Scourge that followed. This held them back for a while, until those monsters began using Crusaders as living shields. We had to stop shelling for fear of killing our own soldiers. Free our Crusaders trapped on the field outside the base. And then there is several more quests that we can pick up. Curing the incurable. The number of injured soldiers rises with each passing day. They are being stricken by some type of toxin that we have never before seen. Whatever it is that these Nerubians hold within their venom glands is lethal and incurable. So far, we've only been able to slow down the poison flowing through the victims' bodies. We must devise a cure. Venture northwest to the valley outside the Vanguard and slay the Forgotten Depths Nerubians. Recover their venom glands and bring them to me. We can't keep this pace up, lad. Once the breach was blown, the floodgates opened up. The Scourge have been pouring through ever since, with no end in sight. We need every able-bodied man and woman to help keep the tide of evil at bay. Get out there and do your share, friend. Kill as many of those monsters as you can. Okay. So let's grab some low-level crit. And I also need to make a macro where we hop out there. No. And then that is Aura Mastery. All right, let's see if all of that works. Yep. So we get Avenging Wrath, Rage, which is 1,000 attack power, and then our 2-minute Aura Mastery. And these share cooldown. Yeah. And then this is a 5-second. Yeah, so I definitely need to upgrade that. All right. So this actually frees us up to use any seal that we really want to, instead of always having to use Seal of Command. But Seal of Command is still much better when doing heroics, especially now when most people already have like 4,000 plus gear score and your tanks are really good, because they're always going to pull groups, so you just stand there and hammer on them with Seal of Command. Seal of Vengeance is also really good, so we're going to play with that for a little bit, at least until I see how close these mobs are. Yeah, okay, so there's 2 here now. Yeah, all right. All right, thank you. Wow, I've gotten really lucky. Usually, sometimes these are not... Oh, almost made it. They're... Whoa! Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah, also, so this can stack, and that also gives us like another, let's see, 200 and so like another extra like 400 attack power from that trinket. Um, which is really nice because it procs a lot. All right, see? There you go. Yeah. And it lasts, you know, as long as you're in combat, it will last with you. So that's them freed. We need some more venom sacks. Usually there's a lot more spiders out here. If you heard that squeaking a moment ago, that's my dog playing with one of her many, many toys. Yeah, it's beginning to get a little crazy when fighting regular mobs. Yeah, alright, so I wanted to get... I was wanting to get that full so that we could actually see how powerful that actually is. How many of them could there possibly be? We've killed enough to fill 10 graveyards and still they come. The situation looks grim, friend. Have you recovered the venom glands? Yay! Thank you, Aldar. I will begin the test on these samples immediately. It is my hope that a cure will be found soon. Actually, I'm going to take those mana potions because I use those. There are still many Argent Crusade soldiers out on the field and in Scourge Home, Aldar. While your help is appreciated, there is still much left to be done. Across the Valley of Echoes, west of here and through the breach, is the first Scourge encampment in Icecrown, known as Scourge Home. Fought a good fight at the Scourge Home and killed many Scourge, but in the end we were forced to retreat. Many soldiers were left behind, their fate unknown. If there are survivors, we must attempt a rescue. Directly down the southeastern pass is Penumbrius, ally of the Bronze Dragonflight and caretaker of the Proto Brood. Seek him out and ask for his assistance. We discovered these proto-drakes at the Bronze Dragon Shrine in the Dragonblight. We knew at once that they were kin, our blood from ages past. My apologies, Paladin. You are probably confused. I am Penumbrius of the Bronze Dragonflight. I've taken this form out of convenience. It is much easier to communicate and live among mortals while in this mortal guise. My kin will help. Together we will battle the Lich King and his undead legions. We will do all that we can to assist you, Aldar. The Proto Brood have volunteered to fly you across the breach and into Scourge Home. Rescue any captured Argent Crusaders that you find. Return them immediately to the Vanguard Infirmary located at the center of the base. Choose one of the Sky Talons in the pen behind me and go. Rescue 3 Crusaders from Scourge Home and drop them off at the Vanguard Infirmary at the center of the... So again, this is similar. Oh, I may may not have gotten that, recorded the quest to rescue the Gildar, yeah, you know. Right. Ooh, titanium veins. Pepper Crusader. And I don't think I can carry 2 at a time, but I only gotta do 3, so that's not. And it's not as far to fly. They're planning a huge attack. We need to warn High Lord Quartering. Yeah, so the whole heroic thing, it's very nice. Basically, once you kind of get started, it kind of avalanches, you know, especially with the random dungeon finder. It's so easy. Especially as just DPS, because you can kind of, I don't want to say cheat, but once you get in past your gear score requirement, as long as you hit stuff, like they don't care. As long as you don't stand in stuff and don't pull aggro too bad, which you shouldn't ever if you've got a decent tank. No. Yeah, the only dungeon I've really had consistent issues with is the probably Trial of the Champion. That first fight with the 3 mobs together, because nobody wants to use any kind of crowd control. They just want to take on all 3, and it's like, now we can use like sheep or hex or something, you know, or even repentance, you know. And I've tried to tell people, it's like, let me sleep one. Oh no, I got to pull everything at once and just kill it. And it's like, it doesn't take extra time.
We shall triumph.
Arthas, he strikes recklessly without care or caution. We have caught him off guard. Lost in thought. We will bolster our defenses and weather the storm. How good are you with a cannon?
Find the strength within you.
The chill of death stirs in the west, threatening to freeze our hearts and souls in this wasteland and bind us to its dark master. We will stand and we will fight. The preparations have begun. Report to Siege Master Fezzik at the front gate for your assignment. And we get 5 emblems of heroism.
Greatest weapon.
Hey, how you doing?
We must be quick or face being overtaken by the Scourge. There are really no time for instructions right now. You're just going to have to jump in and hope for the best.
Be good.
All right.
Faith in the light, and all is possible.
I've triggered the base defenses, Paladin. Atop each of the Vanguard's 4 towers is a retractable Argent Crusade cannon, blessed by Father Gustav himself. You'll need to fly up to one of these towers and man a cannon. Man a cannon! Anyway, sorry, I just watched a Yells of Symphonium playthrough. Anyway, use it to destroy the Scourge onslaught that the Lich King has deployed. Just one warning, the Scourge will undoubtedly send their frost worms to lay siege to the tower. Shoot them out of the sky. If they destroy the walls and towers of this place, we're done for. That's a... Haste. It's not really.
Have a good one.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
All right, so we have and then a reckoning bomb.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. End of the Scourge draws near. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready.
I need one more worm.
I can't cast that. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. That's
Yeah, usually this is much harder.
I can't cast that yet.
Yo,
I will take that. I don't think it's that good, honestly. Oh wait.
Only by working together can we succeed.
We mustn't lose our focus. The dangers inherent in getting lost in the moment could put us in peril. Alas, the soldiers need a respite from this madness. Bask in the victory, Aldar. If not for you, we might not have lost the Vanguard. Once more into the breach, hero.
Lose faith.
The Vanguard is secured, ally. We have reclaimed the Valley of Echoes and taken down the web walls blocking entry into the breach. Now's the time to strike at Scourge Home and establish our presence inside Icecrown. The battlefront moves on. I have asked the Ebon Watcher for his assistance with our assault upon Scourge Home. His intimate knowledge of the Scourge will be invaluable in our effort. Go now and report to him at the tent outside of the breach.
The end of the Scourge draws near.
We're going to get some Argent Crusade stuff and some Ebon, whatever they are. Ebon Blade, yeah.
For us, there's no peace, no rest.
What I do for the Argent Crusade now should only be viewed as fulfillment of an obligation, a payment, if you will. The High Lord freed me from the grasp of the Lich King and laid before us all the path to salvation. With that said, it must be understood that our methods differ greatly. I and the Knights of the Ebon Blade will help the Argent Crusade lay their foundations within Icecrown, and then we will part ways. The payment made in full. A different destiny awaits us.
We will see it through.
My knowledge of Scourge tactics is without equal. Before the battle for Light's Hope Chapel, my knights and I served under the Lich King, his icy grasp controlling our every action. The light of dawn changed everything.
We must forge our own destiny.
So I am very neutral with the knights.
We are
The Scourge have sent their armies at the Argent Crusade and have been repelled. What they do now is called a slash and burn. All prisoners that they hold at Scourge Home will be executed and raised as servants of the Lich King. Undoubtedly, the Argent Crusade will request that you give their soldiers a proper farewell. I'll ask no such thing of you. To succeed, we must kill Scourge indiscriminately. Venture to Scourge Home. How do you find stuff you're not supposed to? Yeah. See. Venture to Scourge Home northwest through the breach and lay waste to all that stand in your way.
the knights of the Addon Blade will not falter.
A Scourge Stone is an item given to all Scourge upon birth or creation. It provides certain benefits to the holder. More importantly, it allows Scourge leaders visibility into the location and movement of all their units. With enough Scourge Stones, I might be able to track the movement of other Scourge units across Icecrown. As you slaughter Scourge in the Scourge Home, gather all of the Scourge Stones you find.
A shadow of hope remains.
You may look at Scourge Home now and see a rancid pit of decay, but one day it will be a place of glory and honor. High Lord Fordring has deemed it Justice Keep. Alas, even an impregnable fortress like Icecrown Citadel began with but a single stone. So begins our search for the stone to start a revolution. Travel to Crystalstone south of here and seek out the Unbound Thicket to the east. Once there, gather crystalline heartwood and elven masonry from the ruins of Shandaral. It could kill us all. Southeast of here, at the eastern edges of Crystalsong, is an area known as the Unbound Thicket. Within that thicket creeps all manner of life. One thing all of the affected creatures of the thicket share in common is their affinity for magical energy. Each of them holds pure crystalline energy enough to kill us all should it be ever destabilized. Travel to the thicket, kill its denizens for crystallized energy. We need fuel and they need to die. We call that a win-win. Right. So, first, let's do... Oh, wait, there's another one. That is something I like about Questie, is that it will flag stuff, whereas the in-game quest helper, it doesn't. Like, they don't show up very well. Not all of our soldiers made it out of Scourge Home. Many were slain and turned into twisted reflections of their former selves. Such is the way of the Scourge. For those damned souls, there is no eternal peace. We must provide their souls rest. Travel through the breach into Scourge Home and slay the skeletal, reanimated crusaders. Sprinkle this holy water on their bones so that their spirits may be freed. Alright, so let's go down to Crystalsong first. Which is kind of right here. Bruh. Yeah, I'm bringing the light, baby. I'm bringing it. Alright, so we've got basically kill anything down here, and it will drop the crystallized energy. And these Elven ruins will have stones around them occasionally. Oh yeah, and I'm still just, let's see, my fishing is getting there. I'm slowly working on it. My mining, I still need 4 more points. I'm getting there. I've also gotten, let's see, 2-handed axes. I'm working on one-handed swords. I got to 400, pole arms to 400, axes to 390. That's what I actually need to do. Switch that out and just kind of work on getting weapon skill as I'm questing here. I think this is the wrong place. Oh no, I need to go further. Oh, where the, yeah, the big white trees are. Yeah. Oh, oh my god. She is always, I don't know what it is about her, but if she finds something that she knows she's not supposed to have, like that is exactly what she's gonna get.
I'm out of range.
Sorry, Dryad. Well, I'm getting plenty of mana potions. Oh, there's a stone. Oh no, crystallized heartwood. Yeah, I think these guys drop. Such relaxing music to kill by. Alright, 220 strength, which is... Let's see, let me calculate that. 220 strength. 484 attack power, so it's definitely worth it. It's alright. Just a bunch more of these crystalline heartwoods. Elven Masonry. Yeah. The thing about all of my, like Vengeance, Art of War, well, maybe not Art of War, but yeah, it kind of just builds and builds and builds. So it just once you get all of your stuff going, it just is sorry. Just like massive damage. And I don't even have like a really good weapon yet. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's a 200. It is what it is.
Too far away.
Now we're getting a ton of potions, oddly. Yeah, I'm just about ready to go back to Burning Crusade and start farming for our Swift White Hawkstrider too, so that will be fun. That was something I really, really would like to get back. I've had it in the past. It's a pretty rare drop. um, but I think the that White Hawk Strider is probably the coolest looking mount in the game, or at least for me. I've always liked it. All right.
I need to get closer.
Now these can respawn pretty quickly sometimes, so even though we just cleared that out, it's always kind of go back and look again. Oops, wrong button. Alright, am I just down to the... Oh, I just need the heartwood. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to go on and pause the video here and just do search for this the last few pieces, and I'll meet you guys back in Icecrown. Alright, hold on. Alrighty, we're back here, and we'll turn in these really quick. Heartwood by nature is resistant to disease, rot, and plague. This heartwood, however, goes so far as to repel such things. The masonry affected by the fallout of the Unbound Thicket will work in much the same way. Soon, we will break ground. Alright, we are friendly with the Argent Crusade. Alright, did you get the crystallized energy? Yes. Ah, this is perfect. The bomber should be up and running in no time. Bomber? What? Before I run off, I'm going to go back and buy that tabard. Oh, wait, what was that? Well, I thought I saw a quest there, or something there. Hopefully we will get friendly with the Ebon Blade doing this quest. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but there is some lower level quests back in the Zuldrak that I can do. Wow, that is a long stun. No, I probably should have picked up a shield or something. Yeah, it's just easier when you just kill everything at once. Oh, goodness. Children. I swear. That looked like it hurt. I'm getting 3K with a taunt. I mean, that's so funny. And we need one more Under King. Sir, I need to talk to you for a moment. Restless. Oh, I'm supposed to be like sprinkling those dudes. Dang it. Do I have any left? Now I gotta kill all these guys again. Oh. You better not have ate that. My lord. Don't ever adopt a corgi, honestly. They are a handful, to say the least.
It's too far away.
Oh, did he just full heal himself? Usually there's some Serenite over here, but I haven't seen any. Here we go. The path of the righteous crusader is one beset by inequity and evil. Cut through the middle is the only salvation. You have done that on this day and much more. And he will know that my name is the Lord when I lay my judgment on him. You have done well, Aldar. Keeping their numbers down will give the Argent Crusade the time they need to set a foundation. Okay, okay. So we got both rep with that. Nice. Now let me see if there's something that I can do with these stones to give us a little bit of insight. Alright, 1500 quest. Nice. The air stands still. You must defeat the Lords of Scourgeholm if this place is to be free of the Scourge's grasp. Salranox, the Fleshrender, lords over the temple on the first tier of the Scourgeholm. Nearby Salranox, you'll find High Priest Yothamon preaching at the Spirit Tower on the second tier. Under King Talanox holds court at the Pit of Fiends on up the high road. These are formidable. Now, dog.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
Wolf. Oh. What was I supposed to do? I was forced the night of the emblem. Alright, I think I will go on and call that an episode. Did I get any points in axes? I did not. So I'm going to go on and call that an episode, and I will be back in just a second. I'm going to let my dog out because I think she's needing to go pee-pee. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and again, sorry about losing some content. It's just frustrating. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.